I'm gonna make both. We're back. Today we are talking NBA free agency part dos. I mean, it just keeps getting crazier and crazier. We have had some crazy things go down. So today in this video, I'm gonna be giving predictions as well as reviewing and giving a way too early prediction of the new teams that have just acquired some great players. So first off, let's get into the major blockbuster trade that happened today. Jaylen Brown for Paul George, and the Celtics receives two firsts and 2 seconds. First off, I think it's an absolute fleece. I don't think that Paul George in firsts and picks is worth Jaylen Brown. I understand he's a lot of money, but still, at the end of the day, he's an all-star level. He's a finals MVP. That team is my favorite to win the East. I mean, no doubt in my mind, they should win the East. There's no competition compared to them. The Knicks, your window's out. Congratulations, you guys won a title. I mean, they're getting nothing after that. It is the 76ers era, and we are all just living in it. Maxey finally has a second scoring option that can take the load off of him. He doesn't need to average 30 points a game for them to win. Edgecombe can finally just slash and dunk on people now. He doesn't have to shoot because he cannot shoot. And that's cool. But yeah, they're definitely the favorites to win the East. I would, if you got that bet in before, you are going to probably make a lot of money. Shout out to you, my friend. Yeah, but I think the Sixers absolutely fleeced them. I mean, getting a championship for two firsts that you don't know is going to be, especially when we're looking into weaker draft classes. I think it was a 2031 though. So honestly, I think that's my grade or the grade below. So I don't. Well, there's always going to be good players, but I don't think we're getting into a historic draft class like we had last year and Cooper Flag's year. I don't think it's going to be that legitness. Now let's get into some other acquisitions. The Lakers acquired Quentin Grimes, which, if you know, you know. Quentin Grimes scored 42 on a random Tuesday night in March last year. I watched that game with my friend Brandy Tonkin, who was on the podcast. Go watch that episode. But then they also acquired Colin Sexton. I don't hate that. I mean, I personally like that. Shout out Colin Sexton. Great defensive point guard. They need defense. And then the Celtics went out and got Mitchell Robinson. I mean, Mitchell Robinson looked absolutely amazing in their finals. Yeah, I mean, he looked big. He looked strong. He looked like he could be an anchor for 4 or 5 more years, just holding down the paint. I mean, really, he looked like a Wemby stopper, just out muscling him, getting rebounds, dunking on him. I mean, Mitchell Robinson, he looked pretty good. That's a great acquisition for the Celtics. I don't know how much he costs, though. I don't know how long they can keep him. But, yeah. And then we have John Collins going to the Pistons. I think that elevates him even more. I mean, they were the one seed in the East last year. Obviously, now you have the 76ers, but I think they're still probably a top 3, 4 team in the East. Jalen Duren, I don't know where he's going to go, if he's going to leave or stay. But John Collins, you love to see it. Obviously, we have some like more niche stuff, like Norman Powell to the Bulls, Marcus Smart to the Rockets. Things we don't really care about. What's really funny is Brandon Carlson. I feel bad for this guy. He got picked up off of free agency and then dropped off of free agency in a span of 6 hours. You got to feel bad for the kid. It's like the one meme of the guy trying to enter in the facility, but he can't go into the facility because he's locked out. And then Lakers trade for Kessler for some picks. I actually need to look at this haul. But yeah, I think it's a fire pickup for them. I think it's very ironic how their starting lineup's going to be all Caucasian next year. Luca, Austin Reeves, Kessler, and then I forget the two other guys. I don't really watch the Lakers. I think they suck. But it's going to be interesting watching where LeBron goes. And then you have one of the biggest ones of the evening. Obviously, it was a day ago, but Kawhi. I mean, it was a really interesting trade because Brandon Ingram's an all-star. Grady Dick's a great set piece to have. And they traded draft capital too for a pick swap, which means it's guaranteed that they're getting that pick. Which, I mean, whew, that is, I mean, I was talking about I don't like trading for draft picks because you don't know how players are going to be, and I don't think there's that stacked of a draft class where you need to recruit. But dude, that is a fleecing, I feel. I mean, Kawhi's 35. He doesn't play that much, but maybe he just needed to be in Toronto to win. I don't know. Oh my goodness. the wing defense is going to be ridiculous between Scotty Barnes and him, though. It's going to be a fun team to watch. Fun team to watch for sure. They were fifth seed last year. I probably think they stay around that same area. Uh, Caleb. I don't think there's any much more noticeable ones that I haven't talked about. Yeah. I mean, you just have a bunch of guys. I mean, I'm using Reel, by the way, the best app. Go download it. It's actually the goat. Yeah, I don't think there's any much more. I mean, James Harden becoming a free agent. Oh, we didn't. I don't think I talked about the Blazers and Ja yet. I think that trade's absolutely fantastic. I think it makes the Blazers a top five team in the East. Well, West, I think they're absolutely fantastic. You have Dame, who's old, but I understand he'll teach Wade Ja. I think he'll become less stupid. I think he'll stop making less dumb decisions. I think he's an amazing player defensively and offensively. And, having Dame where he doesn't have to take up that load at pause at 36 is just absolutely fantastic for him in this late stage of his career. I think it was a pretty even trade. I mean, they gave up contract for contract and Shaden Sharp, a young talented piece who knows what he's going to be. I mean, people have saying he's going to be the best player in the league if he developed a jump shot for 5 years now. So you never know. But Lakers or the Blazers, I think they're at fantastic. Klingon is going to develop into something fantastic this year. I'm calling it now. Watch him. 7-2 center who actually plays defense. It's going to be huge when you have to play the Wembys and, well, in the West now that you have, I'm so bad with names, Kessler, and also some of these young guys who are just dogs. This draft class might go down as one of the best draft classes ever. I'm just going to say that right now. But yeah, I think that's everything in NBA free agency part dos. Thank you guys for watching. Please consider subscribing. Watch my TikTok at retlikes_sports_08. But yeah, follow all platforms. Thank you guys, and bye-bye.